Well, a new season of the NFL is here, which means that more controversy on the national anthem is also here. Guys, thanks for checking out another video here. If you wouldn't mind clicking that bell icon for me, that'll help you get all my updates when I go live with new content, when I post new videos. I'm trying to get the word back out again since I started recently doing videos again. The channel has been back and I've been active on it once again. So a lot of the subscribers that I've had over the last couple of years, they noticed over the last few months when I had kind of stopped posting after I lost my vision and went blind. So I'm trying to get the word out. So if you wouldn't mind clicking that bell icon, that'll be great. Also, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like button, sharing this video with your friends and family, and also subscribing if you are new, because I think you will enjoy the content that you see here. So back in May, the NFL, they came out with a policy. They said, all right, look, we're tired of the slipping ratings. We're tired of all this negative attention on us that our players are disrespecting the flag, disrespecting the country, everything like that. So they said, coming up in the 2018-2019 season, any player that does not want to respect the anthem, does not want to stand, you can stay in the locker room. If you're going to be on the field, you have to stand. But if you choose not to, if you take a knee, if you do anything like that, you will in fact be fined. So you would think that, okay, maybe that's going to get the message across. Well, that did not happen. It's as if none of that ever mattered, because just this past weekend, of course, we had opening weekend of the NFL. A couple of Miami Dolphins players, they decided that they were not going to follow that policy, and the NFL was not going to enforce what they said about fines. So two players ended up taking a knee, and another player, although he stood, he went and put his fist in the air like so many of the players did last year. So was there any fines, penalties? Nothing. Not at all. The NFL did nothing of the sort because they are wanting to look into this a little bit more closely, into social justice issues and everything like that. So they don't want to fine these guys, anything like that, but they in fact, want to just look into this a little bit deeper. Now, a couple of months ago, too, they actually donated, get this, over $100 million. This is the NFL. $100 million to different social justice organizations. And a lot of them are these far left-leaning networks. They're George Soros funded, networks, things like that. Even Van Jones from CNN has one of these sites, one of these networks. So it is just crazy to see what the NFL is doing. And of course, there's all this negative attention on President Trump. All the players, last year they said, we're going to unite against hate and against what the president said, because, the president used some choice words and, told these, get the SOBs off the field and everything like that if they're not respecting our flag. But one thing that the president said a couple of months ago, he said, look, if these players, if they are concerned, of course, he doesn't agree with them protesting the anthem, because this thing has gone from Colin Kaepernick talking about, injustice, against black people from the police, to now just this whole thing against the flag, and now it's meant to be a smack against the president and everything. So Trump said, look, if you are concerned, let's talk about criminal justice reform. If there's somebody that if you have a friend, a family member, or if you know somebody that's currently serving time, and you believe for unfair reasons, whatever they may be, talk to me, approach me. We could talk about this and maybe pardon them or even commune their sentence, because we know that President Trump has already done that for several people. He's done that for African Americans. But is anybody from the NFL, are they contacting him? Are they taking him up on his offer to look into this? Trump said, I will sit down with my staff and we will go through the case of whoever you bring forth to me. We will look into it. And if we believe that they have been wronged in any way, we will in fact pardon them or we will commune the sentence. So it's just that nobody wants to work with him. They just want to say he's this, say he's that, just be against him, disrespect him, everything like that. And you can't say that he's not trying. You can't say that he's not making an attempt to try to reach out to these players. But they want to continue to protest and let the NFL, they're going to continue to suffer. Their ratings are going to continue to drop. ESPN has decided that they are no longer even going to air the national anthem on TV anymore, but we know they're far left now. All of a sudden, ESPN is a political outlet. They're no longer a sports network, but all they do is just spew propaganda, just like CNN or just like MSNBC does. So it's absolutely crazy, guys, but this is the times that we're living in now, where people just, they speak bad about America because that's the thing to do, because if it hurts President Trump, then that's what you do. And the NFL, they'll die on their own sword, and they will let their ratings go into the tank. They don't care. Just this past weekend, the opening night was the weakest ratings I think they had said since 2009. So, and they were also down from a year ago this time last year. So they're continuing to fall. They're continuing to slip, but we'll see where it goes from here. I'd love to hear from you guys, though, below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the NFL not enforcing their policy, going back on what they said. Are you watching the NFL this year? Are you not watching it? Did you stop watching it a couple of years ago? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. And as always, if you have never accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, if you would like to do so today, please let me know. We are living in the last days. We know Christ is coming back soon. All the signs they're just everywhere. They're all around us. Let me know. Leave me a comment below, and I will write you back with a prayer that you can say till you can accept Christ as your Lord and Savior. All right, guys. In the meantime, I will be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.